earlier the better, so we can troubleshoot.
There it is! We're live!
Yeah.
That's how streaming works, yeah.
Sorry, they're done.
I forgive you. I didn't have myself too well. How dare you not assume that there would be somebody taking off their shirt behind them?
Who knows? I know.
I think that's
Now, I'm sorry, Molly. You've seen things no human should ever see.
And now I'm slated to die.
It's true. You just wait 7 days, and
Of course.
something happens.
we're streaming.
Oh my god.
Anything you say is
Is recorded forever? Oh gosh, I
So-
hope I don't
so
say
we
anything
are-
embarrassing. For example, every night I eat 5 raisins, and I need to, or else I can't go to sleep.
Freak. You're a freak. You know that?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm making so many mistakes.
Oh, at least I'll sit in this seat, which is a normal one to sit in, right? Wait a second, I'm on stage.
Come on, be normal.
Oh, I'm so normal. What are you talking
I'm
about?
glad to see 90% of the turnout is the people I invited. Did none of you invite your friends?
I did. They just don't care.
However,
Yeah, I got 6 strong maybes, so.
yeah.
Good.
And
do we have a stream
everybody that I know that I invited is
Yeah,
either
twitch.tv
doing
/
stuff
Lowstorm
or
Podcast.
also it's just tired.
Yeah. I wonder how many randos we'll get from the first one.
None.
I don't know.
That'd be fun. I'm willing to bet 0.
A strong will.
I forgot how much smaller the audience for the non-family
Yeah.
weekend shows were.
Right?
Yeah.
7:55. Should we do the
No, we
thing?
Okay.
We do a quick. Well, I mean, it'll be
Sure.
5 minutes until.
Or
so
do we
I
do
can
that
just-
now?
We can do it now.
We can do it.
I'll do it during my current speech.
it?
Oh, also, the majority of everybody here is a broke college student, so I'm not
I
expecting.
think we may maybe a little.
So then how do we?
It looks like. Oh, there's a new Windows feature update apparently.
Oh, great. I'm so glad.
I love when Windows.
Remind me later.
So true,
Crime,
actually.
prostitution, and/or
Larceny, even?
larceny.
I didn't hear the start of the conversation. I just started hearing, like, listing off cool
I
things.
support that. I was thinking of we were talking about how else we would get money.
Theft, I
Theft.
think. Like, forging documents.
I was gonna say we could sort of make our own money.
Minting,
sort of like,
yeah. Like, whoever the guy that, like, stole so many, like,
LDV bucks.
who's the guy that was, like, Isaac Newton's, like, mortal enemy that, like, would clip the edges of coins to, like, melt them down and make new coins?
What?
This is an obscure, I mean, not really that obscure. It's a puppet history thing I learned,
That's insane.
where it's just, like, there was a guy that would, it was before they, like,
Wait, is this
standard,
puppet history?
yeah.
I think it might have been Jim Henson.
That was a really great bit, Trace.
Yeah, dude. Making people angrier and angrier every time I make a joke. It's delightful. I like it.
No, but like it was before all the coins had like the ridges on the edge, so and they had a standardized like shape, so people would like clip the edges of them, take those clippings and melt them down, and then turn them into new coins.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and also illegal. And he was like the most wanted man for a bit because it was such an issue.
Yeah, I think that checks out.
And then,
Too illegal.
and then Isaac Newton was appointed like Secretary of the Mint or something like that, which is like a weird part about his life.
Yeah, I did not know that.
And
Wow.
dedicated his entire like I don't know career to trying to find this one guy who was just like he can't keep getting away with it.
He's clipping these corners.
They're slightly smaller.
Yeah.
The day is saved.
The day
All the coins are slightly too small.
someone keeps clipping the edges of the coins off. A nice and cozy little show. I think that's fine.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I don't know where to sit.
I'm gonna get a chair and sit in that one.
Yeah.
I I can move somewhere else. That's just
I mean, I sit on the ground right. Yeah, I sit on the ground right. We're trying to sit in the chair.
Or I'm getting another chair.
What? You're crazy.
You know,
That's so wild and out there.
What?
What's racist?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. You won't say anything funny, I promise.
Absolutely you can. Go for it.
Wait, I gotta.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, well, I'll be sure to focus all of my business.
Was that your dog sound? It was a really good dog sound. Thank you.
There was an improv game that I just remembered from a thing I did in high school, where it's called Going Away Party. And it's you get one person from the audience to be up on stage, and it's their going away party. And like, you come up with an
Really sinister.
And you make them leave the show.
you do it like at the end, and you get a name for them, and then like you get a person who everybody is to that person, and like they have to like come up with a speech for like going away party like on the spot. I don't remember all the rules, but like just
that sounds like fun.
it popped into my head, and I remember it because my older siblings like nicknames from one of those games where they got pulled up on stage, and everyone was like, what is this person's name? And someone said, Home Slice. And now in my phone, if their contact photo is a photo of their face, photoshopped on the bread. Yeah. It's great.
Just like
Hello, audience.
The of The Sixth Sense, you found out that they were bread the whole time.
Bye,
7
audience.
viewers.
Oh my goodness. If you keep going like this, I'm going to expire on stage.
Oh, I think I borrowed your voice from you.
Yeah. You're siphoning my life.
A mosquito of life sorts. I'm a succubus of sorts. Yes. I said I'm a succubus of sorts. Do you have a problem with that, Nicole?
No.
Are you racist against?
No. I love succubus.
Okay, good. Just making.
This is really great stuff. We should form an improv troupe or something.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's so cool.
We should like hold a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to.
Why don't we do it like right now?
Yeah.
Hello, we do have some people on here. Hello.
Oh, we had 7. Now we only have 6. Somebody chickened out.
I do not know.
My parents, they made an account so they could comment. That's so nice.
Oh, that's X Whole Grain wants you to know that your friend said hi.
Yeah. That's my friend Matthew.
Cool.
Hi, Matthew.
Are we getting Twitch chat?
It's so dark
Yeah.
and gloomy on this side of my face. What's going on?
We all got
It's probably because we're all like super close and that's affecting the
fair,
lighting.
that's fair.
Alrighty.
No
I think
chat.
we're
I'm
good.
not gonna fix the lighting.
No chat.
The hair is just looming on screen.
I think we got it.
You gotta be in the front.
I said hi to you already. You just weren't paying attention, okay? I already knew you had an account. I was surprised my parents made an account.
Yeah, me and Jake could like move down one, and then you and Nate can be on either side of the laptop. Does that work? Do that? Yes.
And you were in chat, so when I said hello chat, that was you, okay?
Ella, get in your seat.
Okay, bye. No, where was it?
Here, Ella, do you wanna grab a chair and sit over here?
No, I got this. Ready, watch this. I'm just
We never need more than 4 chairs.
Oh, really?
We only ever need 4 chairs. Midmorning.
We have been informed that the name of the coin clipper is
Alrighty. Hello,
William
everybody. How are y'all doing? That's really great. You already have the concept of an improv show down pat. Respond like, okay. Okay, so who here is who here has been exactly? Who here has been to an improv show before? Oh, that's fantastic! Wow, really? Who here has not been to an improv show before? You could have fooled me. Yay! So improv is different than most theater because there are going to be points where we are like, hey, we need a suggestion from the audience. We need something to go off of. So there will be a couple points during the show where you are asked to say something or give a place, a person, stuff like that, and that will influence the show because this is all made up on the spot. It's all improvised. A couple of housekeeping things before I pass it off to Jake and Nicole. First of all, thank you for coming. We know that it's final season and it's really hectic, and so we hope that this can be a nice little break from the stress of that, even if it's just for an hour or two, just sitting and laughing and not having to worry about stuff. Thanks, Jordan. In terms of other important stuff, exits, you guys came in from some. There's one right there, one right there. We ask that you not have your phones on or record stuff. I mean, I don't really care if you do. We are recording it though, and so the full video will be available on Twitch, and I believe we'll re-upload it to YouTube, so if you're worried about missing any of the gold up here on stage, don't worry, you'll be able to see it again later. Anything else? We are raising money to finish paying off our shirts that we got for everybody in the troupe. Though I also realize you guys are all probably broke college students like we are. So, but if you do have a little bit of extra money and are feeling generous, on your program there should be a QR code if you want to leave a tip via Venmo. Also, if you have cash on you, this was more relevant for Parents Weekend where parents would carry cash. We have a magic hat if you feel so generous and so inclined. But again, no worries. And with that, I think I'm going to pass it off to Jake and Nicole, unless there's anything I'm missing. No, I'm going to pass it off to them then.
"'Twas Eruption's eve, when all through the troupe, not a member was laughing, not a soul in the group.
The show was planned and created with care in hopes that the audience soon would be there.
One by one, they all filed in, as they sat and waited for the show to begin.
For a very special day had begun. Eruption's eve had finally come.
You, the audience, just wait and see. For this holiday special, you'll be watching TV.
Each game that we play is a channel you'll surf as you witness the greatest improv show on Earth.
We can't keep the volcano dormant for long. It knows each and everything you've done wrong.
We can't wait to show you some LDV style, so we gift unto you with a flourish and smile.
Please, for the love of God, touch that dial! For our first game, the channel you tune into is a cozy fireside book reading, as we tell you the tale of how the Grinch stole Christmas, as told by these fine 4 authors. Each of these authors has 2 styles that they've prepared for you, and we're going to go down the line and receive which one of them that you would like to hear. Trace, what are your 2 styles that you have prepared for us this evening?
From 2 alternate paths of history, we have a love letter from the 1800s and a Twitch streamer.
Who wants to hear a love letter from the 1800s? Who wants to hear a Twitch streamer? I believe Twitch streamer was louder. Absolutely. Ben, what are your 2 styles?
Okay, we have Greek philosopher, or I'm gonna go for it. Drive-through employee.
Who wants to hear a Greek philosopher? Who wants to hear a drive-through employee? I believe Greek philosopher is going to be your style. Lorraine, what are your 2 styles?
Good old Ernest Hemingway or a celebrity interview.
Ernest Hemingway? A celebrity interview. Celebrity interview was more popular. Molly, what are your two styles?
An ABC's book for children or a YA dystopian novel.
We have an ABC's book for children and a YA dystopian novel. I believe YA dystopian novel is what we have here.
It's always okay.
Okay. I think we are going to start off with the philosopher, then head to, yes, correct. Ryu, what was Trace?
Twitch stream.
Twitch streamer, okay, delightful, delightful. I think we're gonna go Twitch streamer, interview, and then into our close with a YA novel.
Yes, why dystopian?
Dystopian novel, thank you. We present to you How the Grinch Stole Christmas as told by these 4 authors!
Down in Whoville, there lie the feeble-minded. For those who believed in the act of Christmas, but the Grinch had freed his mind from the cave. The Grinch knew exactly that Christmas was a figment, shadows on the wall, not at all what the Who's believed it to be, and
Next.
he hated it.
Okay, no. Chat, I'm seeing it. I hear you all want me to steal all the presents. You want me to stop Christmas? I'm not going to stop Christmas, chat. It's not, listen, it's everyone's favorite holiday. Everyone loves like gathering around the tree and doing, I'm not going to do it, okay? Fine. Maybe we'll go steal Christmas just once, and that's going to be it, okay?
Next!
Hi, my name is Cindy Lou Who, and this is the Wired Autocomplete interview. What Cindy Lou Who? What is Cindy Lou Who's favorite holiday? Oh, my favorite holiday has to be Christmas. All the Who's in Whoville just love Christmas, except for the Grinch. He didn't like Christmas very much. No, not at all. What was the Grinch to Cindy Lou Who?
Next!
In the town of Whoville, there were 2 houses that you got split up into when you became 18. One is the house of the Who's, and the other is the house of the Grinches. And everyone in the house of the Grinches was shunned upon by society. And the Grinch, age 18, and a young, spry Grinch, was the only person ever to be put into the house of the Grinch, which is far outside of the city in the slums, where he began to fantasize about what was life beyond Whoville. What kind of revolution could this young 18-year-old Grinch get up into? What love triangles could he be a part of?
Next!
Santa Claus, an opportunity, the Grinch thought. So he constructed the best attire for the mind to see. He fooled all the feeble minds down in Whoville as he collected material to be able to free the Who's from the cave of Christmas. So he went and he constructed the Christmas attire as
Next.
well.
Okay, I put on the Christmas attire. Beard or no beard? Beard or no beard? The beard doesn't look. It's not convincing. I'll do. Oh, look at me, I'm trying. See, it doesn't work. Guys, I'm telling you, okay. Listen. I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna dress up, I'm gonna steal Christmas, and then that's gonna be the last time we ever do anything with Christmas. I'm so fucking tired of Christmas.
Next!
When, Cindy Lou Who? When was Cindy Lou Who's worst Christmas? Oh, that's not something nice to ask Google. Well, I'd say the Christmas when the Grinch stole all of our presents was pretty bad, but now that I think about it, it was actually kind of good, because all the Who's had to learn a special lesson that day. I remember my father was so sad, Papa Who, he was very upset, but we learned the true meaning of Christmas that day, when we just held hands and sang. You can probably find the clip on YouTube if you look hard enough.
Next!
And so the Grinch enacted his rebellious plan and put it into action to take down the capitalist society that he was trapped in. Speaking of, this book is now a movie and has a bunch of merch that you can buy. Anyway, He took all of the gifts from this capitalist society and took it up on the hill, but he heard the rallying war cry of the Who's. They were singing. They were singing in defiance in their own anthem as they were rioting, or so he thought, but
Next.
he listened.
The Grinch heard clarity that day, into his ears and into his heart. For his mind of stone had no effect of his heart of glass no longer. His heart grew 3 sizes that day, and into iron. For he forged himself the might of will and spirit through his mind, and through the song that he heard down at the hula. So he rushed, for he knew all of a sudden the Christmas spirit, and he knew that the Who's actually had something that he could bring to.
Next.
That's so sweet. It's 3 sizes that. Hold on, wait. I can change the size. Okay, 2. What do you guys think? I feel like 3 is a good number to sort of grow. What do you guys? 69, 420. Okay, yeah, I get it. You're all really hilarious. We're gonna do 3 sizes. No more than that is. Okay. Oh my God, that's the biggest heart I've ever seen.
Next.
Our Cindy Lou. Oh, I can't get the paper. Our Cindy Lou Who and the Grinch friends. Yes, I'd say we're friends. I mean, we follow each other on social media and all that. We've worked together a little bit. I'd say, yes, the Grinch and I are friends. After the whole Christmas debacle, it was a little sketchy there for a little bit, but I'd say the Grinch is a good person.
Next.
And so the Grinch sat down at a table made of mahogany, in which the other Who's gathered at after the rebellion was won, and the Grinch had grown 3 sizes in his heart and has now made friends with those he once considered enemies. He was the one that even cut the roast beef because he was not like other Who's. He was the one that could bring salvation to those in Whoville. That's the end of part 1. Stay tuned for 5 more parts.
Scene! The 5th part is going to be 2 movies.
Yeah, the 5th part will be 2 movies.
That's what it's always been.
Yeah, we kind of just need to.
Wait.
Okay. Yeah, you guys know who's supposed to be here.
Yep.
Anyways, we changed the channel now to a morning talk show. And this is a game that we call Midmorning Cup of Coffee. That is the name of the talk show. Now, this game is actually played in 3 parts. You're about to see the first part, but we do actually need all of the prompts at once, so this is going to take a moment. Just bear with me. So the first thing that we need is a celebrity. It can be anyone. It doesn't have to be like a real person, just like a famous icon of some sort. Lady Gaga, okay. Michael Jackson. Yes.
Okay.
Also, by the way, you don't have to raise your hand. You can just shout things
shout it out.
Willy Wonka.
I can do Willy Wonka.
Ooh, how do you feel about Willy Wonka?
I can do Willy Wonka.
Okay. And then we need unfortunately, we need a way for Willy Wonka to die. And something very strange, something that doesn't specifically have to do with Willy Wonka, just a very strange way for a person to die. Nothing too like violent or dark, just strange. Sorry? Guillotine. You know what? Even though that's violent, it's like cartoonish in nature. Guillotine is pretty fun.
That is really funny.
How do you feel about Willy Wonka and guillotine?
We'll make it work.
Good. Okay. The next thing we need for our animal trainer and their animal is an animal. Any animal in the whole wide world on God's green. Aardvark, seahorse, octopus. Ellie, how do you feel about octopus? I think that's our answer. And then the other thing we need is a part of the body. A part of the human body. Teeth. Octopus and teeth. Okay. And then for Ben here, we need. This is a tricky one to grasp, but I'll guide it in the right direction. A talent that if you had it, it would not be very impressive at all. Checkers. Okay, so being able to play checkers Too impressive. Go low. He's an empath.
He knows how people feel because
Okay.
they ask them.
He knows how people feel if he asks them. All right. We got anything else?
Anti-empath? You know it's the exact opposite of how I feel.
I thought when you said anti-empath, you were gonna say he doesn't know how people feel.
So
That's a
he asks
good
them
one.
how they feel, and then he just assumes the opposite.
Like he owns a yo-yo.
That's not good.
All right. How about you own a yo-yo?
That's my talent.
That's your talent.
You can buy talent?
Yeah. Maybe you bought it. Maybe you happen to buy it.
Sure.
You don't know
Sure.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we're almost done. I need one last thing, which is a phone call from someone who, if you got that phone call, it would be kind of annoying. A phone call from mom. Okay. Car's extended warranty. That's a good one.
The IRS.
The IRS. Health insurance. Okay. How do you feel about the IRS?
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about a phone call?
Yeah, this
from
just
the
ain't
IRS?
me likes the IRS.
Okay. All right. So, everyone knows their things. I don't need to. Okay. If you don't need to be on stage right now, go away, or sit down if you're not in this part yet. Okay. I give you all part one of our morning talk show, Midmorning Cup of Coffee.
Feldman, did you get me a Hanukkah present? There's like 9 days in Hanukkah or something. You couldn't give me one present during that entire... And we're live! Get off stage, get up. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Midmorning Cup of Coffee. We have a wonderful lineup for you tonight. First, let's welcome our first guest tonight, Willy Wonka.
Hello, thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Classic William Wonka.
Oh, absolutely. They call me Billy on the side.
You must be pretty, busy this holiday season.
Oh yes, the holiday season with all the children and the candy, the Oompa Loompas. They're working double.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how have sales been? I feel like there's been a pretty big anti-capitalism thing going on.
They've been. It's hard. It's hard. With all the candy and the demand for it. But some people have started questioning my methods after I tried to give away my factory and it didn't really go well. They had to bring me back in. But it's going fine. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we would just like to establish that, we're not about capitalism here.
No,
as much as we love what you do.
Oh, well, thank
so,
you.
we do have this, Feldman, bring out the guillotine. It's just like, it's a little joke, like, down with, capitalism and everything.
Yeah,
It's a funny
that does not look up to OSHA standards. Let me.
I mean, it's just like, it's a prop. It's not, I wouldn't, what do you...
I just gotta inspect it.
Yeah, you need to? We'll be right All right, next thing we have is a wonderful infomercial. And before we get started, I would get out of here. Baxter, leave. This is a guessing game, so we will need three things. First, let's start off with a object. Yeah. What are they selling? What is this infomercial about?
Dagger.
A dagger? A dagger?
Do-it-yourself open heart surgery.
Daggers. How do we feel about daggers? Do we want something different?
Perhaps a letter opener?
See if we can guess it.
Letter opener. Any other?
Brick.
A brick? Brick? Now we need an adjective to describe this brick.
Soft. Bouncy. Sentient.
sentient.
Oh, if you guys feel like you can do sentient, sure. Sentient brick.
Okay,
There's only one way to find out.
Let it go.
And
Yeah.
which one's our celebrity endorser for this sentient brick?
Jack Black. Yay.
Eddie Crackers.
Do you guys feel like you can do Jack Black?
Jack Black?
I think we can handle Jack Black.
Alright, so what is it? What is the infomercial about?
It is a brick, it is sentient, and it is endorsed by Jack Black.
Alright, awesome. I'll go.
Wait, how do we play a guessing game?
Yeah.
Oh, when Ella gets close, first she'll be guessing the object, the adjective, then the celebrity endorser.
We
When
do
she
one at a
gets
time.
close, we snap, and when she gets it, we clap. I give you infomercial!
Thank you for tuning in to everyone's favorite infomercial, and today we have a lovely product for you all.
Yes, of course we do. Now, my dear Ella, would you say that this product is an integral part of any structure?
Oh, absolutely. It is very important, especially in architecture and anything structural. You've got to love having bricks. They're so amazing.
Of course. And now,
It's like my favorite toy.
toy, of course. Would you say that this brick is unusually aware?
Oh, absolutely. That's what makes it a great toy, you know? It's just like, it like has mind control powers or something. It's just like, it just knows things, you know? It's very smart. It's a very smart brick.
Would you say that this brick has some qualities that normally would not be bestowed upon an inanimate object?
It can like use the force, sort of. It's like pretty interesting. It's like pretty magical, I'd say.
Would you say that this brick is a little bit more similar to you and I than most bricks?
Yeah, I mean, it's like almost, it's as if it's alive. And like, it's humanoid, personified, you know? It's anthropomorphic.
Would you say that technology in this case has gone a little bit too far?
Oh yeah, maybe. It is like a cyborg, a robotic animatronic.
Ring.
Oh, my phone.
You have a call. Oh.
Hi. I had a question about shipping. I think I put in the wrong address. Can you still make sure it's sent to my place?
Absolutely, of course.
Okay, cool. Can't wait to have it sent over.
Should I put it back on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this brick, it is like, it can talk. It's very smart. I'm repeating myself.
Ring.
Oh my god, another phone call. Let me
Do you
just
want me to
stay
pick
down
it up?
here this time.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Hi, hey, how's it going? Thanks for calling in. Oh, okay.
Man, this is such a fascinating product. It's really making me think about things.
I know,
It's
yeah,
amazing. I want to thank you so much for doing this.
Of course.
Commercial.
Yes.
Goodbye.
It's a very thoughtful brick. It's got a.
Would you say it has the capacity for human thought?
It does. It's
Like an artificial intelligence.
It's an intelligent brick. It's an AI brick.
Here, I'll get it.
Hi, it's the same person as last time.
Yeah.
I think I accidentally mailed you guys like my credit card. I sent it in.
Where did you send it to exactly?
To your place. It was sent in. Sent in.
I got to make sure to get that credit card after the show, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's a sentient. It's really good, a great toy to have because it can make a good friend.
And isn't that just delightful?
It is delightful.
Now, would you say that our sentient brick really knows how to rock?
Oh, totally.
Even though it's a brick and not a rock.
It is a rock. Yeah, it is sponsored by one of the most famous rock stars, you know?
And would you say that this rock is also pretty funny as well?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's like. Oh, and also, have you heard? The person who's sponsoring this brick, have you heard about their new upcoming role?
Oh, I don't think I have. I don't, surprisingly, even though I host the show, I don't watch TV that much. But yeah, it's
Isn't that just strange?
But yeah, it's sponsored by a Chris Rock.
Wouldn't you say that our sponsor has about the same number of syllables in their name? Now, what is the color of that floor?
Jack Black. I'm surprised he came back.
I can put in a call and I'll ask, hey, Jack Black, you want to sponsor another product?
You're not fair. Well, yeah, so we have a lovely, it's a Jack Black sentient brick. Thank you for watching the infomercial, and now we'll go back to your regular scheduled content.
Fantastic!
Okay. 2 chairs. 2 people not in chairs. Okay. We are changing the channel once more to the sports channel. I forget what that one's called. And sure, that one.
LDVN, thank you.
And,
I think sports channel's right.
And we are going to be watching the Olympics. This is not really normal Olympics, though. This is the everyday Olympics. Now, what is an activity that you do? It doesn't necessarily have to be every day, but like a task that you often do in your daily life. Getting on an elevator. Interesting. That's a good one. All right. Anything else? What? Mowing the lawn? That's a pretty good one. How do we feel about mowing the lawn? Well, how do we feel about that suggestion?
Yes.
It's always my nature to say, how do we feel about it? And then I feel like I'm asking about the thing and not actually. Okay. All right. Fantastic. We have our 2 announcers here, and they will take it from here. I give you the everyday Olympics of mowing the lawn.
Good late afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the Everyday Olympics. I am your host, Paris.
And I am your second host in the summer.
And we are here with our 2 finalists for the Mowing the Lawn competition in the summer. How do you think these contestants are going to handle it today?
You know, I'm expecting our contestants to mow their boats gently down that green until they get the gold.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And stepping up to the plate first, we have Jake. Now, I know Jake has been hired by their dad many a summer. So let's see how they do. On their mark, get set, and mow.
Now, it's worth noting we did have to pay Jake $15 for this. Usually, it's a lot more, but thankfully Jake has a very reasonable rate.
Oh, going around in circles, mowing, yes. Oh, we're going into the smaller circle. Oh, had to do something.
And that's emptying out the that bag of grass, beginning once again.
Yes.
Oh, going backwards. Those are some sharp corners.
Yes.
That Jake
Ooh, look at that flare.
So sharp. I would love to see that little sharp corner once again, but this time as a salsa dance. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Ooh! The flare indeed. The judges will reward points nicely for that one. Making all the ladies swoon. That's
Seems
for sure.
like Jake may be allergic to cilantro.
All right. Well, that was Jake mowing the lawn. Next up, we have Jordan. Now, Jordan is getting ready, pushing out their mower. Okay. And on their mark, 2, 3, and go. All right. Oh, they're having trouble getting it started. Oh, that was one good.
Okay.
Oh, making up for time, making up for time.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Oh, God.
getting awfully close there.
They did get the tip of my shoes. That may be points off.
Yes, avoiding the dog poop, avoiding the dog poop. Yes. Oh, having to backtrack a little bit. Ooh, having to move the dog out of the way. Okay, well that was smart.
That was good. I mean, the dog did get a good sort of like shaving over, which is going to be points in the dog competition, but I'm not sure how the judges are going to feel about this one.
All right. Oh, looking pretty good. But if we could take a pause and let's see that that again, but to cater towards our teen audience, could we see that as if Jordan had just gotten dumped by his girlfriend?
Devastating.
Oh,
You know, I heard they did it through text too.
Heartbreaking. But it looks like those are real tears going around the corner nice and slow.
Jordan's giving up. Giving up. That's going to be
just like his girlfriend gave up on him.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know, there is no love in this grass, but the judges may have a love for this performance. We'll have to see.
All right, let's go to the judges. Are we getting Jake's score? Yes, we are. And it looks like Jake has gotten an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Phenomenal.
Indeed.
You know, I don't think that's certified fresh just quite, but it certainly isn't rotten. I'm hearing Jordan's score, however, is that's 9 out of 10.
Ooh.
Incredible. Looks like Jordan's just taking the cake.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Jordan. It was a fair fight. Time to go talk to the winners.
I'm gonna sit here and do nothing for a bit.
Jordan, how does it feel to know you have mown the lawn the best?
It feels fantastic, you know, after everything that I've been through this season. I really can't express how much this lawn means to me and my family.
Fantastic. Good to hear for you. And you, loser. What about you? What happened out there?
Yeah, I think I just really didn't have the passion that Jordan did. I was trying to go for cold, calculated cuts, but really wasn't enough. I think, thankfully, though, I can get my dad to spot me 10 if I do the dishes, so I'm not out of it yet.
Okay, well, maybe we will see you in the dishwashing competition next summer. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
That has been the Everyday Olympics for mowing the lawn. Up next, we've got a town hall meeting that's gonna shake you to your very bones. Just like that dog did. It shaved off a bit more than the fur. Go to commercial, thank you. Look at that. I have more than one hand. For now.
Alrighty, Nate, get up here. Yeah, so we're gonna change the channel to a local town hall. However, we can't let our people know what the town hall's about, so get out of here.
Alright.
Hey, okay, get out of here.
It's probably fine. I'm just beautiful. You know what? I'm just like barely.
Good over there?
I'm good.
Fantastic. So what is what is an issue that this town hall is talking about? Something very grounded in reality. Say again?
Too many raccoons.
Too many raccoons? There's a raccoon infestation? Shout them out.
Building a new high school.
They're trying to build a new high school. It's too noisy?
Elaborate on the
Yeah, maybe the construction is too noisy. Maybe. I must please Nicole, so let's get a couple more. Just shout some out.
Heavy traffic.
Too many vehicles?
I said
The
that.
jets are too loud? I like that.
If we had another lane to the highway, it'll fix the traffic this time.
There's not enough lanes of highway. How about the jets are too loud?
their planes are just too darn.
So true. All right, so with that is what this town hall's about. I'll pass it over to our lovely host for the town hall, Nicole. How are you good over there? I know we're having some technical issues.
It's all this newfangled technology. We'll see what happens.
Fantastic. Want me to go bring in the first contestant?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I thought that was maybe implied, but.
Lorraine!
Come on, faster, hurry up. What are you? We don't have all day. Come on. Okay.
Don't rush the elders.
Anyways, hello and welcome to the Andover Town Hall meeting. We're going to have a few guest speakers in to talk about some issues. First up, we have Lorraine, who's been living here for 5 years now. and she's going to share her opinions on the issue of
The children are sad that when they salute other people, they just can't hear anymore. It's this weird train of events. They'll be watching a beautiful parade, like our town's parade the other day, and they will salute the wonderful performers on that parade, and then all of a sudden, go deaf. We cannot explain it. If I had my way, I would stop this saluting business altogether and just go back to a simple wave. Let's protect our children. They are losing their hearing.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. A clap, some applause is appropriate. Anyways, thank you very much. It seems that, yes. Another person, please. No. Goodness, I swear, this younger generation, they have absolutely no respect for our time. I'm pretty close to death at this point. I don't have much time to waste. Oh, great. Another guest speaker. Anyways, this is Nate. He's also a resident of Andover, and, newfangled gadgets permitting, he is going to be sharing his point of view on
There have been a lot of birds in the sky listening in on our conversations, and people are just like looking down and avoiding it. I feel like this really needs to be addressed. I don't think we necessarily have to get rid of the birds, but like maybe if we play a frequency so that the birds can't distinguish our voices through the noise, maybe that could be an option. It's like, seems like nobody cares, and it's pretty important that we, I can't have these birds knowing like my credit card information every time I have to read my credit card numbers to like the cashier at Starbucks. Like, what's up with that?
Okay. Oh, it works again. The mysteries of this new technology, I just don't get. Oh, yes, thank you. You can sit down. We're gonna get our last guest in, maybe while the last bit of this, the battery of this microphone, is it battery powered? It might be plugged into a wall, or maybe it's on the Wi-Fi that the kids have been using.
I hear it's called the Bluetooth, actually.
I don't have blue teeth. Are my teeth blue? Anyways, the last guest speaker we have is Trace. They live here, and they're gonna be talking.
Oh, you could sneak up on it, huh?
Hark! Do you hear the cries of the angels from above? They sing to us. They sing for the day of reckoning will soon be upon us. We will rise or we will bow our heads in shame. And it is up to us to live righteously, to live just as the good book demands. The Great Gatsby specifically.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Wonderful job to all of our guest speakers. Maybe one of you whippersnappers could come get this thing figured out after the meeting is adjourned. But for now, thank you very much for sharing your very valued point of view on the planes overhead being too loud.
Move these chairs out of the way because
Two hands still.
wow, we're now changing the channel and time of day to actually no, it is Saturday. We're gonna go back in time to early this morning Saturday cartoons in which we're gonna see some superheroes save the day. First of all, we need some problem that they're trying to say. A very like low stakes problem, but it's affecting the entire world.
The sun is going out.
So, when I said low stakes, did you think that the sun going out is like low stakes? I think we have a supervillain in the audience. The sun's like a little closer. That's hilarious. Let's get a couple more mundane things. Running out of ketchup. Too many soccer balls. You have your hand raised so patiently, and I do want to hear what you have to say.
The steaks at restaurants are 100 calories less than they normally are.
The steaks aren't nutritious enough. Steaks are not nutritious enough. I think that is hilarious. So that is the problem that these four superheroes are going to work together to solve. And now, next, I need to know, what are these superhero names of these people? What is Nate's superhero name?
The beach ball.
The beach ball, huh? Screwball. Screwball's pretty good. What else? Nate. Just Nate. Just Nate. Let's get a couple more. Just Ball. Really great stuff. I think I'm gonna go with Screwball.
Oh,
like,
so good.
Baseball term. I think that's what it is.
Yes.
Alrighty, and now we need a superhero name for Maxine. Treehouse. Yeah, Treehouse.
All right.
That is your superhero name. Next, we need one for Jordan. Pumpernickel bread. Yeah. Pumpernickel bread. Sure. And finally, let's get a more superhero-y name for Jake. Something that you could see like in a comic. That's great. Let's get a couple more. The Gobbler. The Gobbler. Fantastic. Come on, let's get a couple more. Ratatouille. Right out of a comic book. The Rad Ratatouille. Mr. Fantastic Beer Man. You like that?
Sure.
Fantastic. All right. So the problem that they are solving is that all the steaks are not nutritious enough at restaurants. What is your superhero name?
Screwball.
Screwball?
Treehouse.
Pumpernickel bread.
Mr. Fantastic Beardman.
Exactly. And I give you superheroes.
I'm Screwball, and I can throw any object the length of a baseball field. All right, I'm just going about my regular day here, going over to the steakhouse, of course, pound some steaks, because all that throwing really takes up a lot of energy. What's this? The steaks are like at least 100 calories less. This just won't do. I'm gonna throw all these steaks out, and then they'll have to get new steaks. Wow, they're all landing in the exact same spot. No, the employees are just going and picking them back up again. That's a problem. I need somebody else to help fix this. I know a friend. The treehouse!
I am the treehouse. I am a carpenter, and I can build a shelter anyway. What seems to be the problem, Screwball?
These steaks aren't as nutritious.
Oh God, these look awful. These steaks have been laid low. This is not good. All right. I can build I can build a structure that we can then put the steaks in and maybe combine to create a more nutritious steak. All right.
Together. It's a great
Right.
idea.
So when building the structure, always make sure to measure. How many times you measure again?
Twice.
Okay, thanks. All right. Now I just put the steaks in.
Yeah, I'll help you.
All right.
There you go.
Okay. And just compress them, right? We're just crushing a whole lot of steaks.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't wanna
They're
eat
not really like congealing. It's just like a crushed steak. All right. I do know someone who might be able to help though. Pumpernickel bread.
I'm Pumpernickel bread. I have a concoction of mystery spices in my pouch. Oh,
steaks aren't nutritious.
Oh, good thing I don't eat steak, man. It's not really good, I like to keep to my mystery spices. Let me see. let me go back to the kitchen and see what I can like cook up for you guys. All right. All right, we got some paprika.
Okay.
Oh God, Worcestershire.
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 That's my favorite spice.
It's underutilized. All right, and then we just got General Green. All right, I think this will work. We just gonna pour a little splish splash, and then top it off, nice little dusting of paprika. All right, who wants to try it?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. Big bite. Yeah.
It tastes good.
Does it really? Really? You're telling me that was good?
I've had worse.
Yes.
Let's maybe like try one more thing.
I don't. Yeah,
Well,
it still doesn't seem nutritious.
All right, well, okay, that's fine. I've got a friend, who can probably help us out. Mr. Fantastical Beardman.
Tis I, Mr. Fantastic Beardman! I have a beard that's a mile long! What's up?
So, the steak is like 100 calories less nutritious.
Oh!
Yeah.
So like if I wanted to eat a meal of steak, I'd have to eat like 10% more steak?
Yes, exactly. Right?
That is a minor inconvenience and I will not stand for it!
Exactly.
I have a plan. It requires us to all work together.
Oh, that would
Treehouse, I need you to build a freestanding, spinning contraption for us to put the steaks into and then spin it.
Okay.
So that the centrifugal force can combine them together.
Oh.
Yes, I noticed that you already have a contraption here that presumably you used to try to congeal them, but I think there was enough force so the rotation should do the trick.
That's a good idea.
But how are we gonna rotate it, you ask? That's where you two come in, I'm Mr. Fantastic Beardman. You're Spice Pumpernickel Bread.
Yeah, I know.
You have the spice magic bag. What you're going to do is supply those magic spices to Screwball, who will then throw them at such a speed that they'll enter the chamber and latch onto the stakes, and the extra force will propel it around and around. And then, how are we going to get the stakes back down? Well, that's where my very long beard comes in. I'll tie us a little net to catch the stakes in.
Magical.
It just might work.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Let's do this. Alright, here's oregano. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. That wish it away.
It's a mile.
Go. Structure ready? Yeah.
Alright, the structure is ready. Alright, it's spinning rather quickly. Alright. It's going.
Catching them?
It's going.
You're ready to catch steaks.
Yeah.
It's working. It's
working. The steaks, they look great.
Yeah.
The day
is saved.
And now we change the channel back to Midmorning Cup of Coffee. We're fine.
So you just had to let go of the rope? Like that seemed like the best plan in that moment? That was real. Get off stage! Hi everybody, welcome back to Midmorning Cup of Coffee! Willy Wonka's taking a little nap. But we have another person to call on stage here. Let's give him a warm welcome. So you train octopi?
I do. This is my octopus Octavia. And I'm so glad you guys called us to be on here. She's such a talented octopus and I can't wait to show her to America.
Yeah, all of America's watching tonight. So what talents do this octopus hold?
So I'm so glad you asked. She's actually the first octopus dentist to ever exist.
Man.
You'd think like, wow, why were there none before? But it's just like, I don't know, just they never let octopuses into like med school where I assume dentists train.
Yeah, very reminiscent of the elf in Rudolph who wants to be a dentist.
Oh my, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Let's get a demonstration of here.
Oh, that'd be great.
We could. Calvin, I know you have cavities. It's an octopus. It literally cannot bite you. Seriously. So how does Octavia go about doing her work?
So she doesn't actually use any tools. She just uses like all of her tentacles to figure it out. I've actually never seen her work in person. I just like pick her up from school and drive her there.
Oh wow! So she goes to real.
Oh goodness! I assume that this is how dentistry normally works.
There's like a little bit of pain.
Yeah. Oh dear. I mean,
okay, no, that looks
okay.
really
If you, oh my goodness! Oh my god! Just punching Octavia. Just punched Octavia to death.
We'll be right back.
Wait, what? I was moving this.
Our next game, as you change the channel, you come on to a sort of sitcom of sorts as we play our next game, which is called Recession. Why is it called Recession, you ask? You'll find out in the game. But first, we need a scene that you may find 4 people in. Maybe like on a TV show or just sort of in everyday life. What's that? Yeah, yep. No more suggestions. Everyone else, you can sit tight. Nicole and Molly, I've got great news for you guys. You're getting divorced. Molly.
Yes.
You deserve the house. You know you do. You bought the house yourself. It's all yours. Nicole, you haven't done shit in the relationship. You still want everything. Molly, you're like the real breadwinner. You don't know what it is. Maxine, you are going to be our arbitrator here. You will walk on stage after some discussion between these two to begin the arbitration to see who does what. You clearly have a favorite between the two. You get to decide who. And Jake, you have always loved Nicole. From the moment you laid eyes on her. And when you caught news of this, you ran to the court. It did take you as long as being the last one to enter the scene, but once you get there, you know what you have to do. Everyone understands?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I bring you Recession.
You've been surprisingly calm about this.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna be like mad or anything that I'm keeping like the house and the car.
No, you're not. Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh? Listen, I know that you're a little upset because I make all the money, and this is really mature of you, actually.
This is really mature of you.
All right, everyone. If you're ready to begin the arbitration process. Everything good? Okay. Now, I have here the list of assets, starting with the house.
Me.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. No. So it's going to Nicole. Nicole hasn't done anything ever.
Well, we're starting with the house.
Objection? Dibs.
Okay, that's not how law works. You can't just say dibs. I'm a lawyer. I should know that.
Call it off! The ceremony's over!
That's not how this works!
I want to marry you.
Okay.
You're in the wrong way.
Wait,
for
you're
that.
just fine with it?
Yeah, we're getting divorced. Do you think I care?
Oh, sweet!
Yeah, but we're in the middle of something.
Yeah, so call it off and you can marry us instead, right? You're the pastor, whatever you are.
Not in my credentials, but I can fake it.
Yeah. Right? That's how weddings
I mean,
go.
sure. So I can get the house though if we're calling off.
No.
And see.
You know, all of you, that was absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10 performance. Unfortunately, we are going through a recession, so we're going to have to let you go, Molly. I'm really, really, really sorry. But to, you know,
I don't even get my role in the divorce.
I want to respond. That's just too funny.
Jake, you are going to have to pick up Molly's role, and you're going to also have to play your previous role in addition to that. All right, let's take that scene again from the top and action.
So, you have done nothing for me in the entirety of our relationship, and I want to make sure that you understand.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting the house, correct? Mm-mm. So my problem is that you agree.
Hey, wait, hang on. You have something on your shirt?
Yeah. This is so childish of you. And this is exactly why we're getting divorced.
All right, let's get arbitrating.
Thank you.
All right, so I have here a list of assets, starting with the house. Yeah, Nicole gets it.
Why?
Rock, paper, scissors.
What? But that's not how one should decide how a house gets distributed.
You don't even need rock, paper, scissors. I already said so.
This is such a foolish endeavor! Stop it! Call off the wedding! This is not a wedding. What? I wanted to marry you.
You walked in on a divorce court.
Yeah!
Yeah, and
No.
I'm getting the house.
No, you aren't!
Yeah, I am.
I'm getting the house, because we're gonna live in it together.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
No, nobody's getting the house. This is my house.
I see that as a very logical reason for her to have the house.
Yeah, I agree.
They need to live in it.
Well, I do need to live in it.
You know,
but I do too. I have a job.
You have other assets. You have like a car.
Can I please play rock, paper, scissors against someone?
I'll play with you. Rock, paper, scissors. This is so foolish.
I
It says
won.
so on the paper that it can work.
Okay, sorry, cut. I'm gonna need to see the rock, paper, scissors play out real quick.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, yeah, Jake, I'm sorry, there's a recession going on. And with, like, failing the rock, paper, scissors, you know how it is. We're gonna
Did I just get them fired?
Yes.
Can they, like, sue me?
Yeah.
No, you're getting the house.
Okay, well, we need to step back into the scene because the show must go on. Nicole, I'm going to need you, actually, Maxime, if you wouldn't mind, taking both of Jake's roles, letting go of the judge. Nicole, I'm going to need you to keep your own role and also be the judge, if you wouldn't mind. That's okay, absolutely. Let's take from the top and action.
You know, you've done less than nothing. You have lost me money. Alright? I understand that sometimes the divorce court is going to be giving you assets, but I at least want to keep the house.
Okay, so let me lean in real close.
You know, you're just being so immature about this, and
It's time for arbitration.
Finally, maybe a voice of reason can maybe provide some assistance in this process.
All right, so here on our big magical scroll of things, we have house, car, dog, buried treasure number
Buried
2.
treasure? What?
And I get all of it.
I'm so no, that's not for you.
No.
That's not for you to decide.
Actually, yeah, she does.
Well, how? Under what?
Finders keepers. Yeah, finders keepers, losers keepers.
I have found that the wedding must cease.
Wedding?
I am in love with you.
This is not a
What?
wedding. This
What?
is a divorce.
What the hell are you doing here? Who are you?
That's Jake.
That's true. No. First of all, you clearly are not doing your job correctly. Second of all, I don't know who you are. You are not getting
I know
the
who that
house.
is. I've been in love with them the whole time.
And cut. Absolutely phenomenal job from the both of you. Once again, no notes. Unfortunately, Maxine, there's a recession going on. We're gonna have to let you go. And Nicole, you have been served. We're gonna have to let you both go and instead get on the cheapest actor we know in the whole world, Molly Schuker, taking on every single role.
Fantastic.
Right from the top and actors.
You know, not only have you been freeloading, you've actively been siphoning my life force since, not even metaphorically, like, I've been growing gray hairs. I know you are, but what am I? That doesn't even make sense in this context. Hey guys, what's up, bestie of mine, Nicole? Here's a list of things that now belong to Nicole, including the house, Molly's dog, Molly's mom, Molly's sister. That's super just like not how the law works. That's not how the law works. I am feeling murderous right now, but you know, we're in a court of law. Normal things should happen in here. Stop the wedding! There's no one yet! That's what we're trying to do! Hi! Hey! What? Who is that? Jake, obviously. Yeah, it's like you don't even know about my secret affair. Like, this is why we're getting a divorce. You've been having a secret affair this entire time. Who? What? Okay, yeah, no, and also it says Molly's like long lost grandmother's locket is also gone to Nicole, along with a family fortune. So that's just not how weddings work, even a little bit. I'm the lawyer and I know this. Oh, look who's a lawyer. You think you're so cool because they're a lawyer. You think you're so smart. Don't you? You think you're so smart because you're a lawyer. And I'm just a little immature baby. No, that's you saying it, not me saying it. I'm just gonna sit down here for a bit.
And see.
Molly, I'm very sorry, but I'm so holy shit. That's been Recession, thank you.
Here is a game next. It's elementary.
On tonight's program, murder. We have here our dead body.
We're
And
missing
we have
someone.
here as well
Oh wait, never mind, small.
our suspects. What? Our suspects. Okay. And we have finally our esteemed detective. Please, if you may leave for a moment to return to your studies.
Of course.
Now, in order for Nicole to determine who committed this murder, we need to understand the facts of the case. The first thing we need is a weapon. What strange, mysterious weapon was Jordan killed with? Please, don't say an actual weapon.
Break!
Birdcage.
Too much friendship.
The power of love.
I don't know.
Someone said whole noodle.
Incredible violence.
We're trying to avoid incredible violence here on this show. We are not yet owned by HBO.
HBO.
A Christmas tree.
That fits the spirit of the season. So we have, for our weapon, a Christmas tree. Now, the next thing we need is a location. Where did this murder take place? A few other options, something a little more specific. Something unrelated to Christmas trees.
All Santa.
Someone said the moon. I'm pro moon. I'm pro moon. Well, unfortunately, I'm the host.
Okay.
So, and now for our final thing, can we have a motive for why Jordan was murdered? Hunger. Maybe a little more specific than just hunger. Again, a little more specific. You're going with concept.
I was mad at the Christmas tree was taking up all the oxygen on the spaceship.
You put the wrong ornaments on.
Jordan took everything in the divorce.
No, Jake took everything in a divorce.
Including Jordan's life.
Oh wait! That makes sense! I have, despite being the host, I seem to have forgotten the continuity. So, we have the weapon, the Christmas tree. And then, your line?
But I wasn't anywhere near the moon.
Exactly. And your line? The motive.
What's the... Did we decide on the motive?
Jordan took everything in the divorce.
Okay, but Jordan didn't take... Wait, how do I word that?
Well, that's
Say, but I didn't take it.
Because, like...
I wasn't mad.
I wasn't mad Jordan took everything in the divorce.
Okay, I wasn't mad Jordan took everything in the divorce.
And Jake, your line?
I didn't murder anyone. Why would I?
Fantastic!
There you go then. All right. Just a moment. Detective, there's been a murder.
Goodness. A murder? In this business?
Truly tragic. The only thing we know is that he was killed with a Christmas tree.
Ah,
And with that, I bring you Elementary.
how delightfully seasonal. I know what happened here. Jordan was shopping for Christmas decorations. It's a wonderful season. He was at Home Depot, and Molly happened to be working there, and they came up to Jordan and they said, "Is there anything I can help you with?" And Jordan said, "Yes, I would like to buy all the trees." And Molly said, "No, that's absolutely not allowed. Actually, I was hoping to take this one home myself with my employee discount." And Jordan said, "No, I don't care. I'm taking all of them. I'm rich and can afford them." And Molly was so furious because they had become very emotionally attached to this tree that they took this tree that they loved so much, imbued it with their emotional energy, and drove it straight through Jordan's heart. And then he died. And that's how it happened.
But I wasn't anywhere near the moon.
Of course! The moon! I see what happened here. Jordan, at Home Depot, shopping for a Christmas tree. Molly, working at Home Depot. Jordan says, "I'd like to buy all of the trees." And Molly says, "Actually, we have a new deal on this special new tree. It's magical." And Jordan said, "Really, what's magic about it?" And Molly said, "You'll see." And she said, "Jordan, climb onto this tree." And they strapped him in, and the Christmas tree was actually a rocket that launched him into space. And then he landed on the moon. Suddenly, an alien named Ella, very humanoid alien, appeared out of nowhere. And this was a side of the moon no one had landed on before, so we didn't know that there were aliens. But Jordan said hello to the alien. The alien said, "Is this your spacecraft?" And Jordan said, "Yes, and I don't have enough fuel to get myself back to Earth." And Ella said, "Well, the components of it are very valuable, and I would really like to take them for my own spacecraft." And Jordan said, "Absolutely not. This is my spacecraft. I have a lot of pride in it." And Ella said, "No, you know what? I'm willing to do anything to get those parts." And Jordan said, "You can't have them." So Ella was so furious that she took the tree and she spun around in a circle really, really fast with her alien powers, and it chopped Jordan in half. And then he died. And that's how it happened.
But detective, I wasn't mad that Jordan took everything in the divorce.
Right. How could I have been so stupid? I see what happened here. Jordan, at Home Depot, looking for a tree. Molly says, "Look at our cool new rocket ship tree." And Jordan says, "Wow, that's cool." And Molly says, "I know." And she launches him into space. Jordan crash lands on the moon. Ella comes along, says, hey, I just saw another astronaut here who's been stranded here for a while. Maybe I could help you repair your ship and both of you could go home. And Jordan said that would be great. Ella repairs his ship, and he's just about to, he waves goodbye to Ella, and he's just about to be on his way when Jake approaches, a fellow astronaut. And Jordan and Jake have a bit of a history. And, you know, they got divorced when Jake was left stranded on the moon, because obviously, very sad, hard to maintain a relationship that long distance. And when they were divorced, Jordan got all of Jake's earthly possessions, because he's on the moon. Anyways, Jordan says, hey, I can take both of us back to Earth with the spaceship. And Jake says, I'm gonna leave you here as revenge. This is what you did to me. And Jordan says, oh, please don't do that. And Jake says, no, I'm taking this spacecraft for myself. And Jordan says, no, please, there's room enough for 2 of us on this Christmas tree spacecraft. And Jake ignores Jordan's pleas, uses the moon gravity to hoist the Christmas tree up with but one hand, super jumps into the air, spins the tree around real cool like, and drives it like a stake through Jordan's core.
But how'd you know it was me?
Elementary.
Scene!
And next, we changed the channel to a game show that we like to call the dating game. Can I get 4 chairs up here, please? We are halfway there to 4. Super fantastic. Is that chair good in frame? Maybe. That's probably better. Alrighty, so this is another guessing game, and yet again we're going to ask Ella to get out, please. Goodbye! 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 I'm going to wait for the door to close. There we are. So, in this dating game, Ella is the most eligible bachelorette. I'm sorry, I imagine that joke was already planned. So, we have 3 lovely bachelors who are here trying to win Ella's affections. But like any dating game, their identities are secret. So we need for our lovely bachelors an occupation for Jake. What's Jake's occupation?
Chiropractor.
Chiropractor? I really like chiropractor, unless anybody wants to one-up chiropractor. You are a chiropractor.
Indeed I am.
Fantastic! Next we need a personality quirk for Maxine. Something that's, and this can get a little outlandish, doesn't need to be super real.
Never uses the letter A.
Oh.
Jesus
I really like
Christ.
that. Do you feel like you can do that? Never uses the letter A?
You got this, bestie.
I can try.
Is that guessable?
I can.
Is that guessable?
As much as I love that, that might be a
No,
little.
I already used the letter A.
You already
I'm
did.
asking, is it guessable?
I think so. I think we could try it.
It's possible.
What if we like spring? You're still
I think we're gonna try that. That's gonna be a fun little difficult challenge for Maxine. And finally,
Perhaps if Maxine does use the letter A, something happens to her.
she gets tased. Every time Maxine uses the letter A in a sentence, she gets tased by an unknown force. Like not lethally though, just like ow. That's amazing. And finally, let's get another celebrity for Jordan here. Again, doesn't need to be a real person.
Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, let's say Adams. Let's get a couple more. Kanye.
Oh my God,
I heard that
yeah.
the first time. Let's get a couple more. I don't know.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me with
Someone say Guster, like a band?
Huh? Cardi B. Charlie Brown. Huh? Sid the Sloth. Banger after banger right now.
John F. Kennedy, specifically like the animated television show.
Harry Potter. Draco Malfoy. I'm trying to get ones that are adults.
Have we gotten any suggestions from the chat?
Oh, I don't know if there are any suggestions. Chat?
Sorry, chat.
No, not really.
All right.
Any others?
It's worth a shot.
Huh? Simon Cowell? Garfield is good. Would you like Garfield?
He likes lasagna.
Yeah.
He does like lasagna. That's one of the traits about Garfield. And this is a guessing game, so every time that every time that Ella, when she guesses, gets close to it, we snap, and when she gets it, we clap. And I'll pass it off to Trace, the host of Dating Game.
Welcome to the dating game. This is the one about finding love. If you're looking for the other one, check the Raisin channel. Let's get our contestant. Everyone give Ella a round of applause.
Ella, you have 3 eligible bachelors here that you're going to ask some questions of each, and hopefully by the end of the night you'll be going home with one of them. Let's get your first question.
I'm so excited to be here. Well, it's the holiday season, so I want to ask, what's your favorite holiday to celebrate?
My favorite holiday to celebrate? Well, I would have to say it would be Arbor Day, because I just really appreciate how those trees stand up pretty vertically, just as we should. And I think, thank you so much, really makes my life easier, and yours. So I think we should all endeavor to be more like trees, and just like be in alignment.
I'm so sorry. You asked for a glass of milk before the show. Please enjoy. Question for our next contestant.
All right, and also in the spirit of the holiday season, in spirit of giving gifts, what sort of gift would you like to receive this holiday?
Something small. Something of tiny size. Because since I do not need much in my life.
Seems like any day spent with this contestant is going to be a electrifying one. Do we have any questions for contestant number 3?
Right, and another holiday-themed question, of course. What's your favorite holiday tradition?
My favorite holiday tradition. I do love sitting on, like, the nice reclining chairs, like you really get your feet up there, get to chill. And I just like watching TV, eating my favorite food. I also love, my favorite food is lasagna, just so you know. Like, it's gonna be made for Christmas. Like, it's a must, okay? And yeah, just sitting there, drinking milk and cookies. Oh, picking up, can I have a glass of milk?
Oh.
You had, can
Yeah,
I, like,
yeah,
have a
sure,
second
here.
one? You have more? Thank you so much. Yeah.
It's nice to have some, with all of our weird contestants, it's nice to have one that's just a normal guy. Do we have any questions for, another question for contestant number 1?
Well, now that we've got the seasonal questions out of the way, well, since it's the dating game, let's get into the questions about dating. Well, where would you take me on our first date?
Honestly, I'm thinking straight to bed. Where I will give you the best massage of your life. I will make sure that your spine is just so. And I think it'll be a nice, relaxing time.
Just real quick, I did you the favor with the milk before. If you wouldn't mind, I have a little thing under the. Oh, thanks.
Yep, no problem.
Do you have any questions for contestant number 2?
So along the lines of dating, what could you do to impress my parents?
To impress your parents. To impress your mother. With others. I would be open to listening to them and listening to what Jesus.
Okay, contestant number 2 seems to be in a lot of danger here. But I can't be quite sure.
It's okay. It's okay.
If you are in danger, I just want you to say that you need aid. You can just say, I need aid. 'Cause then we can give you all of the sort of help and assistance that you might want, but we need...
Fine.
Okay. Contestant number 2 is normal. What about contestant number 3? Any questions?
And lastly, a good question would be, what would you want the theme of our wedding to be?
Well, I would just want our wedding to be perfect, you know? It needs to be the classic wedding. Yeah. I would want the perfect wedding. I would love it to be all kind of, oh my god, you know, I would love seafood actually. Speaking of, like on the good fish and chips kind of thing. I know I love lasagna, but like, also fish and chips are pretty good. I don't know, I'd have a food-based wedding.
You know, after those 2 rounds, what I really like to do is lean back and relax by smoking my pipe. Hey, where's my pipe? Contestant number 3! All right. Well, Ella, out of our 3 incredible contestants here, who do you think you're going to be going home with?
Well, this is a really difficult choice. I think I'm just gonna start, contestant 3, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to say no to you because I feel weird about dating an animal, so I'm sorry, Garfield.
I completely understand. We'll talk later.
Yeah. And contestant number 2, it seems to keep getting shocked over there. I'm not sure why, but that seems a little dangerous. Nah. I don't know if that would be safe to have around the house if you keep getting shocked.
It's just me, only in specific contexts.
So it's not all the time?
No.
It's only sometimes?
Only sometimes.
Okay.
Is it?
It really is a hard one, isn't it? Seems like a very tricky sort of. Contestant number 2. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to sort of do a little experiment with you.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Do you need to assist?
I do need some assistance, actually. I have this image of an animal here. It is one of the first animals you will see in the dictionary. It rhymes with chardvark. Would you just mind saying it for me? I just want to test.
Do I have...
Must I?
Yes. Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. So it's...
Well, okay, no, sorry. Ella's got something.
It seems that you get shocked every time you say the letter A, and my name has 2 A's in it, so I think that's kind of a problem if we try and talk to each other.
I concur. Sorry.
It's alright, you would not guess where Ella's hiding that second A.
Alright, so contestant number 1, I think it's quite a healthy choice to have a chiropractor.
If you hadn't accepted me, I would have totally come back for another try. A bit of chiropractor humor.
So funny.
Looks like we found love here, bones and all. Thank you all so much for joining us here on the dating game. Have a good afternoon, a pleasant tomorrow, and also kiss someone.
Coming attraction.
Mess up the end. Sorry.
All right.
Now up next, as you're sort of flipping through the TV channels, we have a wonderful commercial break for you. We're going to show you a trailer for the new winter holiday film that's upcoming. It's this coming attraction that you are going to love. The unfortunate news is the film doesn't yet exist. Thankfully, though, we have 4 screenwriters here that are all going to be pitching their own screenplays, their own films, and one of them, Battle Royale style, will at the end give their own little trailer for their coming attractions for this winter movie. But first, we need 2 letters for the title of Jordan's film. Just any 2 letters, any 2 letters, toss them out there. S-H. S-H.
Santa help! Please! Exclamation point.
Santa help, coming in strong. All right, Ben. Up next, we have Ben. We're going to need 2 more letters for the title of Ben's movie, along with whatever subtitle you like.
V.
T-Y.
Tonight, Yugoslavia. It's a cold one up in there.
Delightful. And for Nate, 2 more letters. F. FX.
Fireside Xanax.
We'll see if you can. Can we get 2 more letters for our 4th screenwriter here for the title of Molly's film? C-A. C-A.
C-A. Christmas all the time! After making a time machine out of a Christmas tree, it's gonna be Christmas all year round.
Absolutely wonderful work from all of you. Unfortunately, I don't know how cold it is in Yemen.
It was Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia, excuse me. I think it would take me 3 tries to point to that on a globe. I'm sure I'd get there, but unfortunately we're gonna have to let you go for right now. But up next, our 3 screenwriters here are going to be describing the main character of their films. They're going to get 3 letters, they're going to use them to come up with the name of the main character and 2 adjectives about them. So can we get 3 more letters for Molly? B. B-Q-P. B-Q-P.
B-Q-P?
B-Q-P.
Fantastic. Beverly is questioning everything she knew about presents and stockings and the joys of the holiday. And in order to try to understand Christmas better, she invents a time machine so she can experience Christmas all year long.
Absolutely wonderful. And can we get 3 more letters for Nate here? T. T-W. Z. T-W-Z. Not going easy, I'm sorry.
T-W-Z. Tyler is a wily elf, and after working in Santa's workshop all year, he needs to relax. He's a little zany, so he does call up his psychiatrist friend to try and get a little something.
I'm fascinated. Can we get 3 more letters for the main character of Jordan's film? L-U-Q.
L-U-Q. Lewis. He's he's unnerved by the quiet eve in his town. There's no Christmas celebration and it's Christmas Eve. Where's all the trees? Where's the decoration? He needs Santa's help. Please.
Wonderful work from all 3 of our screenwriters once again. Unfortunately, due to semantics, Molly, we are going to have to let you go.
Fantastic.
But up next, our 2 screenwriters here are going to be describing the climax of their films. And in order to do so, they are going to need 3 letters followed by a number. It can be any number at all, real or number, or imaginary, which there's only one. If you can figure it out, I see you. Can we get 3 letters and a number for Jordan? BCI 420.
BCI 420. BCI 420.
For the climax of your film.
BCI 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420. 420 before the night was over on this Christmas Eve, BC, oh yeah, what if I worked? No. Lewis was enraged. He was no longer just upset, he was furious. And so he took all his 420 friends out onto the town, and he wanted Santa's help, but Santa wasn't there to help, so he got himself the help, and he made Christmas happen. Will he succeed before the clock strikes midnight? Who knows? I do, but you won't yet.
We'll see if we get to find out, but first, we get to hear the climax of Nate's film, of Christmas Xanax. Can we get 3 more letters and a number for Nate? F-P-E. And a number?
0.
F-P-E 0, I believe?
FP.
F-P-E.
Firstly, there's a little bit of a problem. Tyler's psychiatrist friend needs something from him. You see, his friend hasn't gotten a present, so it's up to Tyler to steal Santa's sleigh and go all the way to Chicago to hand deliver this present before Christmas Eve. And there's about a 0% chance that this could happen.
I love a good, heartwarming Christmas movie that's certain to end in failure. Now, for this final round, thankfully, I don't get to vote it. You all are going to decide. So we're going to decide by round of applause which trailer we're going to see. Jordan, what's the name of your film once again?
Oh, Santa help, please! Exclamation point.
Can we get a round of applause for Santa Help? Please, exclamation point. And Nate, the title of your film?
Fireside Xanax.
Decisive. I now bring you the coming attractions for Fireside Xanax.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Tyler has been working away, in Santa's shop, and he's so tired. He takes a break and goes to the fireside, where the fire is crackling. It's a beautiful night, but Tyler can't seem to relax fully, so he gets the phone and he calls up his friend, and he's like, "Hey, pal, could you maybe give me a Xanax?" And his friend is like, "Of course, Tyler, anything for you. I only ask one thing, that you deliver me a present. You see, I have no other friends than you." So Tyler goes over and he picks up this present and he goes, "No problem, I can get this." So he realizes though, how is he gonna get to Chicago in time? There's only one thing he can do. Tyler will have to go against the elf golden rule and break into Santa's garage and steal Santa's sleigh. He gets on the sleigh, convincing one of the reindeer to lead it because he's also going to give the reindeer Xanax. And they're flying. But there's air traffic control that is requesting that Tyler lands because Santa's sleigh is not recognized as an official aircraft. How will Tyler figure this one out? Find out this Christmas.
And now the final part of Midmorning Cup of Coffee.
Like, there's a lot of blood, and okay, you're missing like 3 teeth. That's fun. Hi everybody, welcome back to Midmorning Cup of Coffee. We have one final guest for tonight. Give him a warm round of applause. This is our local I see you brought something with you.
All right, it's extremely fragile. Okay, so this right here is a toy that I can't even comprehend. All right, it's got something to do with gravity. It goes down, it breaks it, and then it goes back up. What does that? So I have it here for you to see. Okay.
Yep.
So let me open it up. They call it. I found this in the deep woods of Champlain. Okay? It's crazy up in there. Okay? So I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna show you. They call it a yo-yo. Okay?
Yeah,
So I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna show you what it can do. Okay?
Yeah, show the audience.
So
It's wonderful.
look at this.
Really good talent.
Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Okay? Goes down and the fucking comes back up. Okay? Like, this is unreal. This is a new technology that nothing else can do this shit. Okay? Except for maybe. Oh fuck. I might actually. What about planes too? They go up and down. Birds.
IRS? Like the actual IRS?
This is still valuable. All right. I found this. This is my thing. I've done nothing else in life. Okay. This was.
Bro, out of your body?
Pure imagination.
This is my chest.
She's also come back to
Bro, I gotta get out of the. Fuck. This was my chance. This was my way to get out. What
kind of necromancy's happening here?
You know what? It's my yo-yo. It goes up and down. It defies gravity. I'm cool. Mom, if you're hearing this, I made it. Please, buddy. You just.
You would not believe. I see that you found the Hulk fists. I want it to be a Christmas present, so it's.
This has been Midmorning Cup of Coffee.
All right, for our final game of the evening, you just start flipping through channels, surfing the TV, because we're gonna play a rousing game of freeze. Can I have, let's say, Trace and Nate up here and just do some little gigs for me? The way this game works, you'll see it's pretty easy. They're gonna be doing some things, and then one of us is gonna call freeze! And they're gonna freeze in that position and start a scene. Give you freeze.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm in the machine. I see the art on the wall. How do I get it down so we can steal it?
Hold on. I'm cracking some codes. I'm hacking into the mainframe. Okay, I'm taking down the security.
Okay. I'm doing that thing where you like slide through.
Freeze. So, I have the orb, right?
Yeah. I'm right behind you. You can turn around.
Oh, I can hang up the phone? You weren't even on the phone.
No,
Who
sorry.
have I been talking to this entire time?
Well, I saw you grab the orb from the
Okay,
wizard
I have it,
station.
I have it. Yep, the wizard station, yeah. Okay, look at it.
I don't want to hold the orb. You hold the orb.
Hold the orb.
On 3, I'm gonna toss you the baby.
Wait.
All right.
Wait. Let me get the blanket.
Oh yeah. Ready? On the count of 3, toss the baby. 1, 2, 3.
I'm going in for the dunk and that's how you're supposed to do it, kid. All right.
Can I not be the basketball hoop next time?
Maybe if like you started on varsity, I think you can upgrade from basketball hoop to basketball.
Freeze! Can I just ask why you're holding a balloon just like that? I mean, it's a nice balloon. You should probably hold it with your entire hand.
Yeah, no, it's like, teacups. You're not supposed to have like all your pinkies up. So you
Freeze.
have, like, a balloon.
And that was Beethoven's Fifth on the smallest violin in the entire world.
It was honestly so moving. Thank you so much.
Up next, Claire did. Hold on, I dropped it.
Freeze!
I cannot believe the predictions could be this bad. This is slated to happen next week. We can't let it.
Usually when you use tarot cards, they're sort of like a mix of the major and minor arcana.
Yeah.
I usually don't get my face with his eyes crossed out.
And then you just dive into the pool. Splash.
Okay, but I still don't know how to swim.
Just do it. Just do it.
So welcome to the nudist colony. So
Please. All right, so I'm gonna spin you around on the wheel.
Why did you restrain me?
Listen, it's fine.
Okay.
This is going to solve your back issues. Okay?
Freeze! So how long is torture on the rack supposed to last for?
Well.
Oh, it's stretching me.
Yeah, it is.
Cinderella, this is not normally how we put shoes on people.
I declare that I am Cinderella, and these shoes will fit me.
Okay, nobody was questioning you that you were Cinderella, but now you're making me.
You know which, when I said centaur, I kind of thought I'd be facing away from the horse part.
I know, but I'm a witch, so I engaged in trickery.
I don't know where I'm going.
That's the point. You should be careful what you wish for. Is it freeze?
Both go
Okay.
Which one do you want? And then you reel it back in. You listening? No. Paddle it away. You be quiet. It's getting away. It's getting away. You gotta sometimes
Can't catch me.
just
You can't get
Okay, I've been doing this headlock for like a minute, and the ref has not called it yet.
Yeah, I don't know. What?
Why are the stands empty? This is the WWE.
Yeah, where'd everyone go? I can't stay like this forever. I gotta go eat dinner.
And that's why you don't tango with me, okay? I'll put you on the ground. I'm strong and I'm powerful.
Thank you everyone for coming to our Improv Holiday Special! Line up!
Starting down on that end, we are.
I'm Gordon, faculty advisor. I'm Trace.
I'm Lorraine.
I'm Maxine.
I'm Nate.
I'm Ella.
I'm Nicole.
I'm Jake.
I'm Molly.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Ben.
And we're Little Shimmering Volcanoes. Thank you all very much.
It's very delayed. That's not very satisfying.
Oh, yeah!
And with that, you're released of the curse. You can go home now.
POV
The curse has been
all
lifted.
after
You can now exit the theater.
Orb shatters.